Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, everyone. So, first of all, this is Karanpur, all the way from the UK, here, spending 5 years with us. So, he's our director for all the dramas here at the temple. So today, being the appearance day of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we have some snippets of Mahaprabhu's life and pastimes, so that the devotees would have heard of beautiful katha and lecture by Radha Prabhu, and now some of the pastimes will be enacted, pastimes of the Supreme Lords from small, growing up, and so on. So, I'm just talking because I will be going to hear Yes, So, what we are about to do is a short sketch of the life and teachings of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Advaita was the chief cause for the advent of the Lord. When Advaita Prabhu saw that the total human society was full of materialistic activities and devoid of devotional service, he prayed fervently for the incarnation of the Lord.
Break character for a moment. This prayer is so important. Like, I didn't write it, he did. And it's so important that I can't be making mistakes.
Hold the mic.
What?
O Shri Krishna, my dear Lord, who will rescue these souls now drowning in this material energy? My Lord, the people of this age are now controlled by quarrel and hypocrisy, and my Lord is getting worse day by day. My heart can no longer bear to see them suffering in this illusion and ignorance. It's so bad, so degrading. Even your devotees are fighting among themselves. I fervently call to you with tears in my eyes, with this offering and with the understanding that only your divine compassion can awaken love of God in their hearts. So please, O my Lord, reveal yourself as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and flood this dark age with the radiant process of the chanting of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
advented himself at Sridham Mayapur in the city of Navadvip in Bengal in the year 1486. His father was Sri Jagannath Mishra. His mother, Srimati Sachi Devi. As a child, he would cry. Cry, boy. But he would stop as soon as the ladies surrounding him chanted the holy names and clapped their hands. Go ahead, chant, clap. The Lord showed the importance of the holy name. One day, a fiery Brahmana was received at the house of Jagannath Mishra. Use the mic, use the mic.
Oh, Brahmana, welcome to my humble home. How may we serve you?
I need to cook for my Gopal deity. Can I use your kitchen?
Right this way. Please make yourself at home.
The Brahmin began to cook for the deity. But as he completed the offering, little Nimai ran in and snatched the boga and ate it for himself. The Brahmana is furious and calls the parents.
Jagannath Mishra, control your child.
Brahmana, please try again.
The eatables had to be rejected because the child touched them. And so the Brahmana had to make another preparation. But as soon as he had finished, the same thing happened. The Brahmana tried again and again. Nimai appeared and spoiled his offerings. The Brahmana then began to cry. Seeing the endeavor of the Brahmana, Nimai disclosed his identity as Krishna himself. The Brahmana was in ecstasy, but did not disclose this incident to anyone. Haribol. At the bathing ghat, Nimai used to play jokes on the neighborhood girls who were worshipping Shiva in hopes of getting good husbands. We have Michael. We have Michael.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
My dear sisters, please give me all your offerings. Lord Shiva is my devotee.
No, we will not worship you.
Then I curse you, and you will out of fear and love, the girls offered him various goods, and then the Lord blessed them. Do not worry, you will have young husbands and dozens of well-behaved children. In this way, the Lord passed his childhood. Later in life, Nimai started his own school of Sanskrit. During this time, a great scholar named Keshava Kashmiri came to Navadvip to hold discussions on the Shastras. It just so happened that Nimai Pandit met Keshava Kashmiri while strolling on the banks of the Ganges.
I am Keshava Kashmiri.
You are an expert Sanskrit scholar, so therefore, maybe you should compose a poem on the Ganges.
The Pandita composed 100 shlokas, then recited the verses like a storm, showing the strength of his vast learning.
Gange Gange Maharani, Hare Hare Gange.
But Nimai Pandit at once memorized all the shlokas. Very nice. Well,
Very nice, but there were some irregularities in the 64th verse. Your Sanskrit is very bad.
the Kashmir Pandit was astonished that Nimai could point out so many mistakes. He returned home and fell into a deep sleep. In his dream, Saraswati, the goddess of learning, appeared to him. Come this side, Saraswati. Take a minute.
Nimai Pandit is the Supreme Lord, and I am his servant. You should worship him.
Keshava awoke and ran to the Lord.
Saraswati is your servant, and I am too. Please answer me.
The Lord grew older and began to preach the congregational chanting of the holy names of the Lord at Navadvip.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Became envious of his popularity and took the matter before the Muslim magistrate, Chan Qazi. What is his name? Give him
Chan Qazi, salam.
Salam alaikum.
What kind of nonsense is this you carry? Stop this chanting, stop this thing.
Take it to
Stop
them
it.
now. Take it to them now.
The Muslim magistrate went to speak to Nimai.
authority to stop this chanting in the streets, or there will be trouble.
But Lord Chaitanya disobeyed the orders of the Kazi and went on with the sankirtan as usual. The magistrate was furious and arrived with soldiers who broke the mridanga.
Allah Akbar.
My dear devotees, we shall continue with our Harinam Sankirtan. I shall organize a Harinam of 1,000 devotees with hundreds and thousands of cartels and thousands of madangas. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
The Harinam arrived at the Kazi's house and displayed a violent temper, chanting, "Kill the Kazi up!"
Peace, peace, peace. Kazi. Salam alaikum.
The two learned scholars began a long discussion on the Quran and Hindu Shastras. The Lord finally convinced the Kazi, who became the Lord's follower.
Also, what you're trying to tell me is that Hare Krishna is like one of the 99 names of God.
Exactly. Krishna has a million names. Every name is a name of Govinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, thank you. The Lord, after accepting the sannyas order, at once wanted to start for Vrindavan. However, Sri Nityananda diverted his path and brought him to the house of Advaita Prabhu in Shantipur. Advaita? Advaita sat them. Advaita sat them down as guests of honor and brought them prasadam to honor. How many silent?
Jai Hare Krishna Prasadam, Bhagavad Prasadam ki jai, Bhagavad Prasadam ki jai. Okay. But Advaita Prabhu, this is far too much. I am a simple sannyas. I cannot eat this. It's too much.
Oh my Lord, in your universal form, you have devoured the entire universe. So please eat. This feast, you call this a feast? This is no feast. I can't even fill half of my belly with this. You are a traveling mendicant. I am a poor Brahmin. So please be satisfied with what little I have to offer. Whatever I may be, you brought me here. So, you must give me more. Oh, you rejected Paramahamsa. You have accepted sannyasi just to fill your stomach. So please be satisfied with what little I have given you.
Nityananda threw rice at Advaita Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
And the pregnant touched him. He experienced spiritual bliss and began dancing blissfully.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Chaitanya's mother, Sachimata, met him at the house of Advaita Prabhu. When she saw her son in Sanya's dress, she lamented. You should be my friend.
My dear son, please come back to Puri
So that I can see you.
so that I can see you.
Well, Mother is first guru. You taught me how to walk, how to speak. How can I ever repay this debt? So of course I will fulfill this desire of yours. I shall return to Puri at once.
The Lord granted his last desire of his beloved mother. After this incident, the Lord started out for Puri, leaving all the residents of Navadvip in an ocean of lamentation over his separation. At Puri, when he entered the temple of Jagannath, he began at once. He became at once saturated with transcendental ecstasy and fell down on the floor of the temple unconscious. The custodians of the temple could not understand the transcendental feats of the Lord and threatened to beat him.
Madman, what are you doing here?
Stop at once or I will beat you.
Stop!
There was a great learned pandit named Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya who was present, and he could understand the Lord's divine nature.
This is a transcendental trance.
He asked them to take the Lord to his home so he could further observe his unconscious state. The Lord was deep in trance and could only be treated by the sound of the holy names by his devotees.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Desired that Lord Chaitanya also hear from him about the teachings of Vedanta, and they sat together in the temple of Lord Jagannath. The Bhattacharya went on speaking continually for 7 days, and the Lord heard him. But the Lord's silence raised some doubts in Bhattacharya's heart, and he spoke as follows.
Tell me, why are you so quiet? Why don't you comment or question?
The original understanding of Vedanta is as brilliant as the sun. But your interpretation are just clouds covering that sun with your imagination.
The Lord thus attacked all Vedantists who interpret the Vedanta Sutra according to their limited power of thinking to serve their own purpose.
The living entities, all living entities, are persons. The Lord, therefore, is also a person, for whatever is present in the effect is present in the cause. Therefore, the Lord must be a person. Otherwise, where did personality come from?
No, everything is one. We are all God.
This is not true.
This is not true. In the Bhagavad Purana, it said that when the Lord glanced over creation Creation was material, the Lord above it. Therefore, the Lord had transcendental eyes, a transcendental glance, a transcendental mind, a transcendental personality.
The Bhattacharya tried to defend himself and his Mayavad school by logic and grammar, but the Lord defeated him by his forceful arguments. Lord, devotional service.
Devotional service is the highest goal for any human.
The Bhattacharya then surrendered unto him, repenting for his ignorance. Out of his causeless mercy, the Lord manifested before him, first as four-handed Narayan, and then again as two-handed Lord Krishna with a flute in his hand. The Bhattacharya at once fell down at the lotus feet of the Lord, and then the Lord embraced him, and the Bhattacharya lost consciousness due to transcendental ecstasy. Sarvabhauma exhibited ecstatic emotions like tears, trembling, throbbing of the heart, perspiration, emotional waves, dancing, singing, crying, and all the 8 symptoms of trance were manifested in the body of the Bhattacharya. Give him some Mahaprasad.
I have this Jagannath Mahaprasadam. You should take this Mahaprasad this very day.
Yes, no, we need it
Immediately!
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Like to bring out the cast. So first of all, we have Advaita Prabhu, the original Advaita, as you can see. Sadananda Prabhu. We have Lord Nityananda. We have Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Nirvan Prabhu. But I see Gopal do a few roles. So I see him with the stick, I see him as a Brahmin, so Gopal. Then we have Atmananda Prabhu, was also a Brahmin. We have Keshava Kashmiri, Bhakta Richard. We had Nimai and his parents, Vasudev, Lakshmi, the young girls who went to look for husbands by the river. So we have Shriya, Radha Bhakti, and what the next name? Name? Mohini, yes. And we had the Chankazi, Dr. Elijah, Dr. Elijah. Anybody else from class? Oh, Saraswati! Saraswati! Shakti and Saraswati. Anybody else? And Kavi Karnapur as Nimai, Mahaprabhu, our director of the play. So take a bow, cast. Let's hear it from cast. So I want to tell you all something. practice. No rehearsal. Because everybody living all over the place, working and all sorts of things. So while the class was going on just now, when Rajesh was giving the class, that was the rehearsal. So don't bear with us. Right? So that was about 10 minutes. We had about 10 or 15